Alright, I'm back. This is AviAbelow here, folks, from beautiful Jerusalem. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, on Twitter. Why is Twitter giving problems, folks? Guys, I'm getting a message saying that Twitter can't share this. So can you share this so that other people see it? This is such an important message. I'm here, folks. Beautiful Jerusalem, Miami. Folks, if you could please share, because I just got a message that Twitter can't share this scope. So if you guys can share it, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it so people see it on Twitter. This is awesome. You guys got an awesome view. Look, I'm going to stand up here. I'm going to give you the best view today of Jerusalem. It keeps cutting out. If anyone's having a problem, tell me. Wait, I'll do differently. Do you see this scope? Is everything good? Say yes. If you see the scope, say yes. Are you near the old city? No. You're good? Doing good? Great. Fine. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Awesome. No, I am not. Celebration of life. Totally. Sherlyn. Hello, Kelly. Looks fine. Okay, great. Listen, Chag Sameach straight goose. Awesome. So everyone who shared, thank you so much. For whatever reason, Twitter couldn't share. So if you guys are sharing, I appreciate it. More people can see. Celebrate life, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Celebrate life. Yes, I am fasting. Today is a fast day. Thank you. Who is that? Mayberry, deputy. Yes, in Canada. Can Canada? Well, Arabs can celebrate life, but Arabs celebrate death. That's the problem. Arabs today celebrate death. They teach their children to die and be suicide bombers because they'll be martyrs up in heaven. So if you want to be like that, those type of Muslims, I wouldn't be that. But Jews, we celebrate life. And yes, let's get rid of all these haters. Can you say Pezevnik? Chag Sameach. All right, folks, here we go. Celebration of life. The Jews, we celebrate life. Look at this beautiful country. Guys, this is our homeland. We were exiled for thousands of years. We went through persecution after persecution after persecution and the Holocaust. And look at us today. Look at Israel, folks. Look at the land of Israel. Look at the people of Israel, the good we are doing for the world, the technology, the medical achievements. And this guy can go. He's cursing me. Can you say, I have no clue what you're saying, so I'm not going to see that. You are my favorite. Why are we fasting? I'll get to that. So folks, us Jews, we celebrate life. We remember the past. We remember Palestine. You go somewhere else. Palestine, you're created by the Romans after they destroyed the Jewish temple in 70 AD. Real artists can go. You're the ones trying to steal the land from us. This is the Jewish homeland. So Jews, we go through everything. You are so clever, Elena. We go through everything. We went through such bad times, persecutions, yet we celebrate life. We remember our past. We remember all the bad things that happened to us, but we move forward. We build. We celebrate. Israel belongs to the Jewish people only forever. Totally. Jews are overcomers. Totally. So here we go, folks. Why are we talking about this? We're talking about this. No, I'm a Jew. I am a traditional Jew here in the Jewish homeland, the Jewish capital city of Jerusalem. You guys were correct. You were persecuted by the Romans. Guys, yesterday, there were terror attacks in Brussels. There were terror attacks in Brussels yesterday, folks. Can I tell you the solution? Can I tell you how Europe can save Europeans? Can I tell you it is simple? All Europe has to do is side with Israel. Side with Israel and celebrate life. Stop siding with the Muslim terrorists who celebrate death. It is that simple, folks. Do you know how many terrorist attacks Israel went through the past 30 days? We've got almost every day there are terror attacks here. Do you know what the United Nations is doing? Do you know what the European countries and the United Nations has been doing these past weeks? They've been saying bad things about Israel. They've been taking up votes against Israel. Why? Why? Israel's been going through terror attacks, yet we live. Yet we celebrate life, folks. The terrorists, radical Muslims, are spreading terror around the world. And the United Nations is coming up with resolutions against Israel and not talking about the horrible genocides and ethnic cleansings that Muslims are doing across the Middle East and the terror across the world, including Europe. Europe, wake up! The people responsible The people that are responsible for the terror attacks in Europe are the European leaders who are siding with the Muslim terrorists. The Muslim terrorists are getting aid and support by European leaders and journalists just screaming Islamophobia. That's why terror is growing in Europe. If Europe wants to save its soul, if Europe wants to save the European citizens, they must side with the one democratic country in the Middle East where even Muslims and Christians are free and have full equality and full freedoms. You see all the people writing hate about Israel and Jews right here? They are filled with hatred. They are the problem with the world, and the European leaders are letting them speak their hate. We want to spread love and unity around the world, folks, and therefore Europeans, if they want to save their countries, they must support Israel. Israel is the one country in the Middle East that celebrates life. We remember the bad things that happened to us, yet we move forward with good and helping people. Yet European leadership and EU leadership constantly condemn Israel. Folks, rockets are shot at us by Hamas terrorists, and the United Nations and European Unions condemn Israel for responding. Hezbollah, a terrorist organization, shoots rockets at Israel, and the United Nations condemns Israel instead of Hezbollah. They are always screaming Islamophobia, Islamophobia. They are the ones bringing Muslim terror to Europe because they scream Islamophobia. If they want to stop Muslim terror in Europe, they must change. They must side with Israel 110%. Only Israel wants everyone to live in peace. Only Israel wants Muslims to live in peace. Muslims and Christians live in peace with full equality in Israel, folks. That is the truth. If you care about your country, make sure your leaders stand with Israel 110%. Look at all the hate. Oh my God, these people are filled with hate. They just speak propaganda. You want peace for the Arabs? Then let them make peace with Israel. By them using terror, they are bringing their own horrendous, intolerant, terrorizing society and making it grow. You want Muslims to live in peace? Have them live in peace with Israel, because only in Israel do Muslims have full equality and freedom. Okay, folks, so here we go. Look at all the hate. Look, they just curse and hate. It's crazy. It's like they're filled with hatred. They're horrible, filled with hatred. They don't have anything good to give to the world. They preach destruction. They preach hate. See, they're cursing me out. They're the ones who are cursed because they are cursing. Take care, you have to go to the gym. Yes, they are filthy people. Here in Israel, we spread life, celebrate life. They celebrate death. See, dumb idiot. He's the dumb idiot because he's the one spreading hatred. So, folks, it's the Muslims, terrorists who are killing innocent people all over the world. Look at them. They just spread hate. So here we go. Tonight, folks, it's so unbelievable. Tonight, the Jewish people we're celebrating the Jewish holiday of Purim. The Jewish holiday of Purim, you know what that's about? When the Persians were the biggest empire in the world, they were the Persian Empire. All right? They wanted to destroy the Jewish people. They wanted to annihilate the Jewish people. Miraculously, we were saved. Folks, the Romans tried to destroy us. The Egyptians tried to destroy us. The Persians tried to destroy us. The Nazis tried to destroy us. Hey, and we're still here. We're still here building up our country, being a light into the nations. It is that simple. We celebrate life. All right, I gotta get rid of all these haters. They're horrible. Okay, let's get rid of these haters. Let's go. Iran will finish you. They're going too fast. I can't get rid of them. And now you're trying to... There we go. Let's get rid of Basil. No such thing as Palestine. Totally no such thing as Palestine. I know everything. You don't know. Ottomans not destroyed you. Correct. The Ottomans tried to destroy us. You saved my Persians from Babylonia. The Persians tried to destroy us. Jewish people, I know. No, we're the same as everyone. You're right. We just try to be good and try to be... Yeah, the trolls are horrible. Yes, guys, you can help me report these people. All you have to do is click on them, to get rid of them. That's all you have to do. Doesn't like Islam. Yes, free Palestine. Yes, free Palestine from the terror of the Muslims. God protect. He's blocking because he can't stand it. You look at it. Look at they just curse. It's filled with hatred. No Jews live in Gaza. Freedom of speech. Totally freedom of speech. Someone's you can get out of here. All right. You're not allowed to have a country. No, we have a country. You're brainwashed hater. I hope you're talking about those people. Right? Yeah, Merchik, you're a follower. You're talking about terrorism, terrorism, 99% of all terror today is by Muslims. Deal with it. Mount Zion, there will be some who have escaped. Go to Zion, you better be like, Moody, you don't have to be here. You can go. Bye, Moody. Every time I block air, it makes me cuss again. I'm very much Jewish. Goodbye. Get out of here. If I know you're not allowed. Hola! So, folks, check out beautiful Jerusalem. Check it out. Check it out. What do I think about Islam? I think Islam has a problem. I think there are plenty of good Muslims out there who care about humanity and who care about peace, but hundreds of millions of Muslims believe that if you do not believe in what they believe in, then you deserve to be killed. So Muslims who care about their religion should reform their religion to get rid of the radicals who believe in killing everyone who doesn't believe just like them. Where'd I get the stats? Check it out, folks. Check it out. There were like 30 Islamic terrorist attacks around the world the past month, all by Muslims. Avi, this is awesome. I'm catching on Whack-A-Troll. Yes, Whack-A-Troll, guys. Whack-A-Troll. You're right, but come on. I don't know what come on is. Greetings from Russia. Let me tell you guys something. I care more about Muslims than Muslims do, because I want Muslims to live in peace. Do you know that there are Muslims who run away from the Middle East? Run away from the Middle East in order to live in freedom. But then the intolerant, terrorizing, hateful Muslims come and join them in Europe and in America, and then they terrorize those same Muslims who ran away with the Middle East. So I care more about Muslims, that they should be able to live in peace, than people who scream Islamophobia. It is that simple. If you care about Muslims, then be a true human being and call out the horrendous terror and terrorism coming out of the Muslim world. If you truly care. What's your opinion on Trump? Listen, Trump. I'm not for or against anyone in the U.S. elections right now. I believe the best president the best president for America is a president that stands 110% for Israel. Because standing with Israel will secure America. It's that simple. I don't care. It's a Democrat, Republican. America, in order to move forward and not turn into Europe, it must stand with Israel to protect Americans. Europeans, if you want a safe future in Europe, tell your leaders to side with Israel. Stop aiding, abetting, and funding money to the Sunni and Shia radical terrorists in the Muslim world. Democrats are communist. There is a lot of... They're saying shalom. Tagid shalom! Tagid Purim Sameach! Wow! See, they love you. They love you guys. What about the Talmud? Hey, oh, wait a second. Someone brought up Jesus. Okay, someone was saying, you can argue, you don't have to... Yeah, don't believe Hillary's lies. Do you know Hillary Clinton said she'd move the embassy to Jerusalem also? No, you can't trust the politicians. Stop. We will kill anyone, Wadi the fighter, who tries to kill us. So you tell your...